Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on January 30, 2024. Alex Murdaugh trial juror throws damning fuel on court clerk tampering claims. The Independent, Alex Murdaugh juror admits her decision to convict was influenced by clerk. People, judge denies Alex Murdaugh's request for a new murder trial. The New York Times, Murdaugh court clerk Becky Hill claims she did not make a whole lot of money from book deal, despite telling. Sending money to North Korea was risky, now it's harder. Police arrest 5 men over bodies found in remote Californian desert. BBC, police arrest 5 men over bodies found in California's Mojave Desert. The Independent, 6 bodies found at remote Mojave Desert crossroads. The Associated Press, authorities confirm 6 people found dead in San Bernardino County desert were murdered. Everything we know about the potential discovery of Amelia Earhart's long-lost plane. The Independent, Amelia Earhart disappearance solved claims explorer as he reveals pics of missing plane. Sky News, Amelia Earhart's plane wreckage may have been found on the ocean floor after 87 years. IGN, is this Amelia Earhart's long-lost plane? Putin Vs the West, at War Review, did Liz Truss really storm out of her own office? The Guardian, what's on TV and radio tonight, Monday, January 29th. The Times, what's on? Top 10 TV and streaming tips for Monday. RTE.ie, TV tonight, Boris Johnson, Volodymyr Zelensky and others recall the day the war started. The Guardian, Putin Vs the West, at War Review, the inside story of the war that took world leaders by surprise. Framework for ceasefire deal being put to Hamas, Qatar's PM says. The Guardian, Qatar PM says, good progress in Gaza truce, captives negotiations. Al Jazeera English, Hamas seems to reject new hostage deal offer, says it'll only accept full IDF pullout. The Times of Israel, widening Middle East crisis, officials propose 6-week pause in war and hostage prisoner swap. The New York Times, US CIA Bill Burns seeks 2-month ceasefire in Gaza in hostage talks in Paris. Israeli ministers attend conference calling for voluntary migration of Palestinians. The Guardian, Eisenkot, Gantz pan-coalition colleagues for event championing Gaza resettlement. The Times of Israel, ethnic cleansing in God's name, the only Israelis with a plan for the day after in Gaza. Haaretz, Israel-Gaza, US condemns conference call for Israeli re-establishment of Gaza settlements. Channel 4 News, Israel's war on Gaza live, 215 Palestinians killed in last 24 hours, Israel war on Gaza news. Sydney Harbour shark attack leaves woman severely injured. BBC, woman's leg mauled in rare Sydney Harbour shark attack. The Telegraph, leading shark expert issues a dire warning that every Aussie swimmer needs to read, as he slams those calling. Daily Mail, woman suffers serious leg injury in bull shark attack in Sydney Harbour. Jean Carroll to spend $83 million defamation award on something Donald Trump hates. BBC, Roberta Kaplan was Jean Carroll's lawyer and Trump's nemesis. The New York Times, Jean Carroll accuses Donald Trump of rape. The Cut, Donald Trump storms out of closing arguments in Jean Carroll trial. Vladimir Kara-Murza, UK demands clarity after jailed British-Russian activist vanishes from prison. BBC, Ukraine-Russia war latest, Putin opponent vanishes, and UK deeply concerned for him. Sky News, Ukraine-Russia war, British-Russian dissident disappears from Siberia prison. The Telegraph, location of jailed Russian activist Vladimir Kara-Murza unknown, say backers. The Guardian, David Cameron's concern for missing Russian dissident. Police raid villa of Jair Bolsonaro as part of spying investigation. The Guardian, Carlos Bolsonaro, son of former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro targeted in spy probe raids, reports. Sky News, Carlos Bolsonaro, Brazil ex-leader's son caught up in spying probe. BBC, police raid home of Jair Bolsonaro's son in spying inquiry. The Times, Brazil police target Bolsonaro's son as spy probe hits inner circle. France protests, farmers block major roads around Paris over falling incomes. BBC, farming is in peril throughout Europe. The Telegraph, France warns farmers that blocking Paris market will be red line in protest. The Guardian, French farmers' siege of Paris forces Macron into concessions. The Times, as hundreds of tractors chug towards Paris in protest, the city is on the verge of being choked. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.